All right, guys. So today we're at this beautiful, kind of like praying spot where it has a lot of biblical scriptures and stuff. But what I want you guys to know too is just look around, right? This is literally his creation. This is like the nature, all these cool little trails, the trees, these redwood trees, right? The grass and stuff, the beautiful sky. It's not that much blue right now, but look, all this, when we kind of look at this, proves to at very least a creator, someone or something that's creating something, right? It proves that there is a creator. It proves that someone, actually formed the earth that we walk every single day, right? So a specific verse that I want to start off with is from Psalm 19, verse 1 to 2. It says, "The heavens are proclaiming the esteem of all, and the expanse is declaring the work of his hand." The work of his hand, right? Kind of saying that, okay, he is the creator because everything in this earth is the work of his hand. Day to day pours forth speech, and night to night reveals knowledge, right? So right there, creation in itself, right? He's saying that all this was created from his hand. Well, if he's saying that he created all this from his hand, that means that he created everything. And we can go back to Genesis and everything. He created the heavens and the earth. But also in this verse, it's proof to a designer, right? It is proof to a designer and creator. And everything we're seeing right now with the beautiful sky, the redwoods and everything, all this essentially wasn't formed by a big bang. It wasn't formed, by just a whole group of just energy and matter and stuff and boom, formed. No. Yah is saying in Genesis chapter 1:1 that he created in the beginning, and he came before in the beginning. Before the earth was even formed, he was there. So look at this, guys. This is a trail. It's a pathway, right? It's a pathway. So the next verse I want to talk about is from Psalm 119, verse 105. It says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path," right? So in the same way, this path right here, there's not very much sun, but if there was a sun, it would kind of be glaring and showing us kind of like where our footsteps are going to be walking to, right? It's going to show us a path, right? In the same way, in this verse, Yah is saying that if we follow in his path, right? If we follow his Torah, if we follow his laws and commands, that he will provide us a path to everlasting life. The same way that, the sun, the light, we'll just say light right now, is kind of just showing us the path to our feet of where to kind of maneuver in everywhere, right? It's guiding us in the right direction. So if Yahweh is our creator and he's also showing us the path, just like him creating all these stuff right here, and nature is guiding us through the path and the trail, is going to lead us to something beautiful. So if we follow his laws, we follow his Torah, we follow his commands, it's going to lead us the same way this trail is leading us to a beautiful path. His laws, his commands, his love, his righteousness that we all find in the Bible, in the Torah, will not only lead us to a righteous path, but will lead us to everlasting life.